Hello, I am Maple Maggie, and welcome to my Let's Play of Chrono Trigger. This is probably my favorite game that Square ever made. I'm a really big fan of all of their games, really. Final Fantasy, Star Ocean, the Chrono series, obviously, Parasite Eve. I'm a really big RPG fan, but I figured that since this is one of my favorite games by them, I might as well start with this one. So I'm actually going to put my name in here so that you know it's my video, and we will see where it goes from here. So we start off in this quiet little village next to the ocean with a festival going on, and, well, what kind of RPG would it be if we weren't late for something at the very beginning? So, we start this up, and Chrono's mother is waking him up, and his bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Yes, Mom. Wonder if that green hair is natural. Hate the sun. So anyways, we can choose to go back to sleep, but it doesn't really do anything story-wise, but we'll talk to Mom, name my friend. We're just going to keep everybody else's names the same. So I'm going to be back before dinner, but before I leave, we're going to talk to her, and she's going to give us 200 gold for allowance. Now, in these other villages, in the other houses and stuff, there's sometimes some things. There's nothing in this one. Market's just got a little guy. No. The Mayor's Education Center. I think it is a workshop for beginners. Take all of the things you find here. Good. Don't mind if I do. So we've got a tonic there. We'll head up the stairs here. And if we talk to this guy, we take his advice. He's talking about techniques, which are magic attacks. We'll learn more about those later. If you talk to him a second time, he gives you a gift of 300 gold, and behind him is another treasure box with 100 gold. So we get 400 gold and a tonic out of this house. This guy just talks about save points. And he'll move out of the way and we can actually save there, but we'll actually get him out here. I think there's the inn here. I don't think there's actually anything in the inn, not until later. You'll see a bunch of those black boxes around that are sealed with a mysterious power, and you can't actually open them until much later on in the game. In this residence, there is also nothing. So we will head into the fair. In the fair, there's lots of different little things that you can do. So we're gonna start with this race here, since it's just finishing. Basically, here you can bid on, or you don't really bid, you bet on the race and try to guess who will win. So I'm going to go with the Steel Runner and hope that works out in the end. So we're going to see how this goes. I usually have really good luck with betting on the Steel Runner, but the green guy is going to win this race too. And the guy I bet on is actually only going to come third. Because I'm not very good at guessing, I guess. I don't think you get anything unless your guess came first. Green Ambler. Sure, we'll do it one more time. Let's go with Cadillac. The little cat there this time. So we'll wait for the race to begin and we'll follow it around to see how Cadillac does here. No, the Green Ambler is just on a roll, but I think Cadillac is actually going to win this time. Yeah. So when you win this, you actually get quite a few silver points from this guy. So winning is nice to get the points. 20 points for winning. Over here is another game. It's basically you wait until he's by the trees and you can get another silver point every time you do it, and it's free to play, so don't worry about messing up too much. But the more you hit it, the more points you get. Over here is the Tent of Horrors, where we will come back to once we have a few more points, and I'll actually show you a few of the games that you can play in there. This part is interesting. You run into this girl here, this blonde girl. She's pretty cute, but you gotta make sure that you're okay, and before going to get the pendant, you have to talk to her or it will impact you negatively later on in the game. So then after you pick up the amulet, you take it directly back to her. So you give that back to her. And sure, you can come along with us. And that makes us into a true gentleman. I am the truest of gentlemen. Why, thank you. Marl is also a nice name. We are Marl and Maple, and we are on a journey. Alright, so this little bag here is the old man's lunch. You can choose to take it or leave it, but if you take it, it will, again, it will impact negatively later on. This is Gatto, who, if you beat him up, you will get 15 silver points put onto your card. So we're just going to do this quickly here. It's a fairly easy fight to get 15 points. So now we've got a bunch of points on our cards. Geta will sing again. And on top of the 15 points, you also get a little bit of experience from that. So if you wanted to really get into the RPG spirit and level grind to your heart's content, that is a horrible place to do it. So go right ahead. This little girl wants her cat. Well, we saw a cat right over here. So we'll come get this cat. You talk to the cat, and it will actually start following you. And the old man is definitely in my way, but we won't worry about that. Gotta go past and up these stairs. Make sure the cat can follow you, which is why I went so far over that time. You come down, around. Make sure the cat's up here and talk to the little girl, and she is just so happy. And Marl thinks that we are sweet, so that is just a double bonus. We are kind and sweet and gentle-spirited in nature. Here is a bunch of people dressed up like prehistoric people. And if we try and get to the sides here, we can do a bunch of different dance moves. We can climb a ladder, or we can get scared, or giggle. And my personal favorite is actually this one, which is the only one that really looks like a dance move to me, but I'm not entirely sure. They're like pulling their elbow back, but it looks more like Marl is actually just slapping her butt. But anyways, that's all that this place is. This guy teaches you how to dance, and the others just kind of talk about how fun it is to dance. This guy challenges you to a drinking contest, a soda guzzling contest, sorry. It's family friendly. So we press A as fast as we can. And you get 5 silver points for getting all 8 of those. However, we are competitive and sweet and a true gentleman, and I'm not entirely sure what to think of all of this, but I'm not going to complain. Down here we can find this man who is selling swords from the man Melchior. We have 1,000 gold, so we can get a blade for Chrono. There's nothing for Marl, really. I'm not going to force Marl into anything, just in case it impacts later. I'm also going to pick up a karate gi and the bronze helmet, all for Chrono. Then come down here and we'll buy some tonics and some heals, which are for good status effect, healing, and the tonics are for your HP. With all of these silver points here, right before we go over there, GI Jogger won. So we will guess the winner, and we're going to go with the Steel Runner again, and hope that I'm right. I didn't watch the last one, I'm not sure how people are doing, but... Oh, the Green Ambler. Knew I should have voted for him. Had a feeling. Had a feeling, because now the Steel Runner is actually in last place and I am not winning at all. Alright. Oh, 3rd place! Good on you, Steel Runner. You came back from that, but we still don't win anything. So anyways, we're going to go into... I'm going to talk to this guy. We have 42 silver points to spend here. Now, we can either do... We can do one of 2 games that we can afford, and there's a 3rd game that I don't have enough points for yet, but we will actually pay the 40 points. Okay, so left arm, right arm, surprise, and laugh. Okay, so this one is a mimicking game, so you just have to press the right button a certain amount of times and see how we do here. I'm not usually very good at this, but it's seems pretty easy. Oh, crap. So I pressed the wrong button, but it's alright. So that's one of them. Another one of the games, you guess who's who in a bunch of guys who are kind of scrambling around. And Marl wants candy, so we come over here and we let her choose her candy. We don't move, because if we move, it will negatively impact later on, just like a bunch of the other things that happen here at the festival. And she thanks you for waiting. She gets her candy, and we continue on up here. Super Dimension Warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here, and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. So, to actually see this, we are going to wait until the next episode. Sorry, guys. But if you like what you see, just make sure to come on back. There's going to be more episodes where this one came from, obviously. This is just the beginning. Like, there's so much more. And I'm going to be doing the entire game with the most canon storyline I can. So we're going to go for the default ending. And that will play right into Chrono Cross, which I plan to play after this. So stay tuned, subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!